Hey guys, what's up? Today we're going to check out a 20-inch 12-gauge shotgun with the, make sure I say these right, the Yankee Hill Victra12, this guy right here, and the JK Armament 195S GX. Both similar length, obviously different designs, very different designs, but they are both modular, which we're not going to look at that today because you need a pin or a rod set for the Yankee Hill can. I don't have that yet. One should be coming, and then we can try in different configurations. So to keep everything fair, we're going to keep these both in the same configuration, which are very close to the same length. We're also shooting federal, number 8 shot, federal number 8 shot, so standard Walmart special kind of stuff. 20-inch shotgun. This is a Mossberg 500, so 20-inch shotgun. We'll shoot it one round unsuppressed to give you guys an idea of what it sounds like unsuppressed, however that comes over the audio, and then we'll just shoot these things side by side, or one after the other, and we'll see how it goes. First up will be the Yankee Hill, because that's the muzzle device I have on here, and let's go from there. So let's shoot it naked and see how it sounds. Naked 20-inch shotgun, 12-gauge, number 8 federal birdshot. All right, so now, full-size Victra12, 4 rounds of number 8 federal birdshot. I mean, not bad. That's no ringing in my ears, and I don't think we blew the can up, so that's a win. Nice. All right, so here we go. Now we got the JK Armament 195S GX. Same thing. Let's see how this guy sounds. All right. Well, to my ear, with that very short little demonstration, but to my ear, the JK is louder. Now, it might be slightly unfair. There is a little bit of water in the JK Armament. So for this, basically my take on it, the SGX is a little louder, which also does make sense because it has less internal volume. And I know that that is something to consider, especially on suppressors. The Victra12 was quieter to my ears in the configurations that we had it today. Both of these, personally, I would have no problem taking these hunting, whether that be for small game, birds, waterfowl stuff, whatever. I would have absolutely zero reservations of having either one of these. They both would do well, especially on like a 20-inch shotgun, because you're not adding extreme excessive length. If you have a full size 30 plus, inch shotgun and you add another 12-inch whatever suppressor, it's gonna get long. You're gonna start feeling like you're lifting up a tent pole up in the air. That's nothing against the suppressors. That's just a very long barrel with a long suppressor is going to feel extra long. So I like 20-inch shotguns. 18-inch shotguns are great. I have a 14-inch shotgun that is really nice. Those make a lot more sense. Practicality, maneuverability, fun words, why. But a 20-inch is a nice, sweet little spot for me. Anyway, love to hear back what you guys think. Shotgun suppressors on the 20-inch. Which one did you pick up being more or less different, more or less better? If you've got any experiences with the Yankee Hill Victra12 or the SGX from JK Armament, I would love to hear your experiences, good, bad, and the ugly, so we can learn from each other, talk about it, and figure things out. That's it. All right, let's go talk about it in the comments. Y'all be good to be safe, and hopefully we'll catch you next time. Something I did want to check real quick. I know I did the not chamber job, the thread job on this. I used thread kit, a reamer kit. Had a reamer and then a tap from 4D Reamer Rentals, 4DRR. If you look that up, you'll find it. Great guy. It was not very difficult at all for the most part to cut these. I will say on my 14-inch, I think it's either harder steel or something, thicker walls. That one was a bear to have to get through, but this guy threaded like butter. But I want to make sure that I'm actually spot on. So what I'm going to do, not spot on, that I didn't mess up the barrel. I'm going to zoom you in on all these people's trash over here. I hate it when people trash these places up. Pick up your trash, people, especially public ranges. You're going to make public ranges go away because somebody that's name starts with a K is going to get upset at you and they're gonna shut this place down. So stop doing that. If you live in Sutton, stop it. That piece of trash, that water bottle right in the middle of the screen, I'm gonna aim at that and see if my point of aim is off at all. I got 4 rounds. Oh no, that was spot on. Just not coming loose, nope. No, if that was a rabbit, it'd be dead. That's perfect. There is no problem with that at all. I'm gonna do the same thing with the Victra12 real quick. All right, so same thing. I think you can see it. I hope you can see it. But this time we have the Victra12. Same point of aim. It's a little low. All right, so the Victra12 does shoot a little low, just a little bit. All right, well, that's good to know. Not terrible. This is definitely good to know. Wouldn't it be dumb if we weren't recording this whole thing? No, we are, okay. No, that definitely is good to know about that. So all things considered, yes, the Victra12 does shoot a little bit low, but I'm not some way left, right kind of thing. I felt like I was for a second. Could just been differentiation in the shots. Or I'm flinching, which I do all the time anyway. So there you go. Point of aim, point of impact shift on a 12 gauge. Now, something you can do, which we're not doing in this video, and I already shut this video down once, but I keep talking. You can get different chokes for these shotguns because you're not just stuck with the choke that you have. Both of these, the JK Armament and the Victra12, the Yankee Hill, you can change out these front chokes. This is your choke. So you can change these things out to full, what is it? I'm having brain farts right now. Not intermediate, modified, full modified, and open, I think is what they are, right? Cylinder. And I think these are, don't quote me on these. So I don't know what these are. I should know. I don't know what they come with. I think it's just a intermediate, I think. I don't remember. Whatever it is, it's not a full choke. I know that. So you could tighten this up. You could obviously tighten this up. Again, if you were doing like duck hunting or something like that, you probably want to do that. But there you go. That's just a little look at the patterning, which you didn't ask for, but I gave it to you anyway. So I hope you appreciate that.